You ever wonder why the world keeps screwing you over? You ever sit there and think, what did I do wrong? Why can't they see me? Why can't they hear me? It's simple. They don't care. They never did, and they never will. And you've been running around, screaming at the top of your lungs, trying to get them to notice, trying to get them to understand. But here's the kicker. The louder you get, the less they listen. You're pouring your energy into a void. You're battling for a spotlight that simply doesn't exist in their eyes. It's exhausting, isn't it? Every shout, every plea met with indifference, every effort for validation dismissed like it was never there. So, what do? Do you keep shouting into the abyss, hoping one day someone will hear? Or do you take a step back and recognize the truth that silence can often speak louder than words? When you are pushed down and disregarded, when your presence is overlooked, there's a potent strength in choosing silence. It's not about weakness. It's about power, about reclaiming your narrative, about asserting your identity without the need for validation from others. You see, silence is not emptiness. It's an opportunity for reflection, growth, and ultimately, transformation. In a world that often equates noise with importance, being silent can feel counterintuitive. But consider this. Silence allows you to gather your thoughts. It creates space for self-reflection. It provides a moment to step back and assess the situation from a different angle. When you're quiet, you become an observer. You watch, you listen, and you learn. You gain insights that those who are too busy yelling might miss entirely. You begin to understand the motivations and behaviors of those around you. You see the truth of their indifference. You recognize that their dismissiveness is more about their own insecurities than it is about your worth. Let's face it, the noise of the world can be deafening. It's all too easy to get caught up in the chaos, to feel like you need to raise your voice just to be heard. But raising your voice often leads to more chaos, more distractions, and less clarity. When you silence the noise, you reclaim your power. You begin to dictate your narrative rather than letting others define it for you. Instead of fighting for attention, you choose to focus on what truly matters, yourself and your goals. When you embrace silence, you give yourself the chance to develop resilience. You become a force of nature, moving through life with purpose and conviction. You stop seeking validation from those who will never understand your journey. You learn to trust yourself, to believe in your own worth without the need for external affirmation. This internal strength is transformative. It shifts your focus from others to your own aspirations, your dreams, your potential. There's a profound beauty in silence. It fosters creativity and innovation. Some of the greatest minds throughout history have thrived in solitude, in the quiet spaces where they could think deeply, explore ideas, and create masterpieces. When you silence the noise, you open yourself to new possibilities. You allow yourself to dream without the constraints of others' expectations. You cultivate an environment where your ideas can flourish. Now, you might be thinking, but what about standing up for myself? What about fighting back? And yes, there is a time for that. There is a time to confront those who try to diminish your worth. But the most effective confrontation often comes not from shouting, but from an unwavering confidence that radiates from your silence. When you stand firm in who you are, when you carry your silence as a badge of honor, it disarms others. They may expect a reaction, a confrontation, but when you respond with poise and quiet strength, it catches them off guard. In many ways, silence is a form of resistance. It's a powerful way to say, I refuse to be diminished by your indifference. When you choose not to engage in their noise, you remove the power they hold over you. You break the cycle of seeking approval from those who are unworthy of your time and energy. You liberate yourself from the need to be heard by those who have already made it clear they don't care. Silence also teaches patience. In our fast-paced world, we often rush to conclusions, quick to react without considering the full picture. But when you embrace silence, you cultivate the ability to wait. You give yourself time to process your emotions, to think critically about your next steps. You realize that not every battle is worth fighting, and not every opinion is worth considering. With patience, you develop the wisdom to discern what truly matters in your life. As you navigate this journey of embracing silence, you'll also find that it encourages deeper connections with those who do value you. When you stop shouting for attention, you start attracting the right people into your life. Authentic relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, not on the need for constant validation. Those who appreciate your silence will be the ones who truly see you, who understand your worth without you needing to prove it to them. They will be drawn to your quiet strength, your ability to remain grounded even in turbulent times. In embracing silence, you also embrace the journey of self-discovery. You begin to peel back the layers of societal expectations, uncovering your true self. You explore your passions, your desires, and your fears without the noise of others clouding your vision. You find clarity in your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to develop a stronger sense of identity. You become more comfortable in your skin, more confident in your choices, and more aware of your impact on the world around you. As you dive deeper into this journey, it's essential to recognize the power of intentional silence. This isn't just about withholding your voice, it's about consciously choosing when to speak and when to remain silent. When you speak, let it come from a place of thoughtfulness and clarity. When you choose silence, let it be a strategic decision to let others reveal themselves, to allow space for contemplation and understanding. This intentionality creates a shift in how you interact with the world and how the world interacts with you. Imagine a scenario where you're in a heated discussion and everyone is clamoring to be heard. Instead of joining the cacophony, you take a step back. You observe, you listen. In that silence, you may discover insights that could lead to a more profound understanding or resolution. Others may become curious about your perspective simply because you chose not to engage in the noise. You become a source of intrigue, a well of wisdom, rather than just another voice in the crowd. Moreover, your silence can challenge others to reflect on their own behavior. When you refuse to participate in the shouting match, it forces those around you to consider why they are behaving that way. They might even start questioning their own need for validation and recognition. Your quiet strength can serve as a catalyst for change, not just in your life, but in the lives of others as well. You may inspire those around you to seek a deeper understanding of themselves, prompting them to explore their motivations, fears, and aspirations. In a professional context, mastering the art of silence can be particularly beneficial. In meetings or negotiations, the ability to pause, to think, and to let your ideas simmer can lead to stronger, more impactful contributions. Silence gives you the opportunity to analyze the dynamics in the room, to gauge the reactions of others, and to refine your responses. When you finally choose to speak, your words carry more weight because they are thoughtful, deliberate, and grounded in a solid understanding of the situation. As you continue to embrace this powerful tool of silence, remember that it's okay to find your voice when the moment calls for it. Silence doesn't mean you lack opinions or beliefs. It simply means you're selective about when and how you express them. When you do speak up, do so with conviction and clarity. Let your words be a reflection of your inner strength and the growth you've experienced through your journey of silence. There will be times when the world challenges your resolve. People may push your buttons, try to provoke a reaction, or dismiss your quiet demeanor as weakness. It's crucial to stand firm in your understanding of your own power. Remember that their perceptions do not define you. Your worth is not contingent upon the noise of others. You are a resilient individual capable of navigating through life's challenges with grace and strength. As you move forward, recognize that the world may continue to scream around you. People may still shout for attention and validation, but you have the choice to stand apart from that noise. You can be a beacon of quiet strength, a reminder that true power lies in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. Your silence can become a form of self-advocacy, an assertion of your identity, and a declaration of your worth. In conclusion, harness the strength of your silence. Use it as a means of self-assertion and a way to cultivate clarity. Embrace the beauty of stepping back, reflecting, and rediscovering your worth. In a world filled with noise, let your silence be your greatest weapon. Stand firm, remain resolute, and watch as you transform the very fabric of your reality. In your silence, you will find your voice, and it will be stronger than ever before.